Of all the shortages we have, there's a gasoline shortage. You know what else is disappearing from the supermarket shelves? Toilet paper. Ha, you can laugh now.
Here's Johnny. For decades, that phrase echoed across America, signaling the start of late-night laughter with the one and only Johnny Carson.
I've got a name.
But did you know that iconic introduction became the center of a bizarre legal battle involving portable toilets? That's right, Johnny Carson, the king of comedy, went to war to protect his catchphrase from becoming the slogan for, well, you know.
But I'm living the dream that he kept here.
By the 1970s, Johnny Carson wasn't just a TV host. He was an institution. Here's Johnny wasn't just words. It was a brand, synonymous with quality entertainment, wit, and the man himself. It was a phrase that held value, both cultural and, importantly, commercial. Carson was a savvy businessman, and he knew the power of his image, and that is why he protected it.
I've got a name.
Now enter our unlikely antagonist, a Michigan entrepreneur named Earl Braxton, who had a, shall we say, unique vision.
Can tell you a lot about yourself and personality and by doodles that you have made. And Ed, did you make some of them?
Yes, I did.
Tom, did you make some?
I doodled this morning.
Well, you're a good boy.
He founded a company manufacturing portable toilets and decided, for reasons that perhaps only he truly understood, that the perfect name for his product was... Here's Johnny. Yes, you heard that right. He envisioned a world where people everywhere would encounter a Here's Johnny portable toilet and presumably think of the king of late night. His company had been using this name since 1976. Needless to say, Johnny Carson was not amused. This wasn't just about a silly name. It was about protecting his carefully crafted image and the brand he had spent years building. To him, associating his name even indirectly with portable toilets was, well, an insult, and it could damage his brand. It was a bad business move for Carson. In 1977, he asked the company to stop using his name, but they refused. Carson decided to take action to protect his brand.
I've got a name.
To him, associating his name even indirectly with portable toilets was, well, an insult, and it could damage his brand. It was a bad business move for Carson. In 1977, he asked the company to stop using his name, but they refused. Carson decided to take action to protect his brand.
I've got a name.
In 1983, Carson sued. He wasn't seeking money, not directly at least, but rather to stop the company from using his name. The legal battle that ensued was as absurd as the product name itself. The company argued that Here's Johnny was just a common phrase. Carson's lawyers countered that the phrase was undeniably linked to their client, pointing to his decades of television dominance. The courtroom became the stage for a different kind of show, one where trademark law met toilet humor.
Don't tell any toilet jokes on the Johnny Carson show. And the guy came out, one of the cops came over, and he just told me a toilet joke.
Don't do it.
Third guy says, I do wonderful number one, like torrential rains in Pango Pango. He says, that's at 7:30 every morning. And 7:35 in the morning, I have a wonderful number two. He says, like Mount St. Helens. He says, this is erupting. That's at 7:35 in the morning. So the other guy says, so what are you complaining about? He says, well, I don't get out of bed till 9.
That here before you did it on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
The judge ultimately sided with Carson. Recognizing that Here's Johnny was indeed strongly associated with the television icon, and that the public was likely to assume Carson had endorsed the company and its product if it continued to use the name. The portable toilet company was ordered to stop using the name, and they appealed. The U.S. Court of Appeals upheld the lower court's decision, and the company finally had to pay Carson's legal fees. While it might seem like a small victory, it was a significant win for Carson in his fight to protect his brand, his image, and his legacy. It was a matter of principle, and the principle was worth more than any monetary gain.
I've got a name. I've got a name.
The Here's Johnny lawsuit became a landmark case in trademark law, a humorous footnote in legal history. And as for Johnny Carson, he continued to reign supreme, his iconic phrase forever safe from being flushed down the, well, you know. So, what do you think? Was Johnny right to fight for his phrase? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories of the weird, the wild, and the unexpectedly legal battles of the rich and famous. Until next time, here, hoping you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more.